Hello and welcome. My name is Joe, or at least my label is Joe. I am Andrew's spirit guide, and I welcome you to lecture number 7 titled Love. What is love? Let's start there. You are love. Yes. An aspect of your multidimensional self is indeed the vibration of love. I am love. Yes, I'm a higher frequency of love, but love all the same. Love is a vibration, is the most simplest way to explain it. And it encompasses a spectrum of vibrations. Let's have a look at the spectrum. Not the entire spectrum, just a few facets of love, or the spectrum of love. We have peace, the vibration of peace. So when you close your eyes, not necessarily, but when you do close your eyes and you feel absolute peace within, that is a vibration of love. You may not experience it in its purest form because the shadow is always somewhere playing, let's say, its tune. However, peace is a vibration of love. Let's look at sensuality and even sexuality. Those sexual vibrations that you feel when you make love, let's say. This is an aspect of love, of consciousness. And yes, again, just like in the example of peace, the shadow also plays out very often when you experience sexuality or sensuality, or let's call them romantic vibes. Very often the vibration of the shadow that plays out when you feel sexuality and sensuality is lust and desire and more. But lust and desire often get conflated with love. But I sit here and I share with you in this lecture, they are not. Another aspect or vibration in the spectrum of love is joy. When you feel joy, that is a vibration of love. And again, just like in regards to peace, that vibration, and sensuality or sexuality, those vibrations, the shadow also plays out as you experience joy. Now, I've only given you 3, let's say 4 if you put sensuality and sexuality as separate, but I've given you just a hint of the spectrum of love, or a hint of the facets of the spectrum of love. And if you notice, as I mentioned all of them, I intentionally had to mention the shadow. Because unlike me, you all have a shadow aspect of self playing out in your multidimensional self. And therefore you do not get to experience the purest forms of love. And that is as it is designed. Because you have chosen the journey here in physical manifestation. The journey toward liberation, love, in its highest form. So please, 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 I ask you to respect and honor that journey, because it is a very powerful, courageous journey that all of you have chosen to embark on. I have not. You could call me the lucky one, some of you may think, but rather than embody a state of being a victim, you could embrace your path to the best that you can and accept that it is what it is. Spirit guides have no shadow, so yes, they are in bliss constantly. And you are all, as I said, in human form. And so you may choose to say to yourself that I accept my path as it is. I embrace the loving aspects of myself, and I allow the shadow aspect of myself to be embodied, experienced, and released. Because that is what I have chosen to do. Now I say that because you did indeed choose the way you experience your journey in physical manifestation. And I'll touch upon choice and free will in another lecture. But coming back to love, the vibrations of love that resonate within your multidimensional self are what all of you, without even knowing it, are seeking to embody more and more and more and more in every given moment. That is your soul's mission. Your soul is love. Yes, so when I use the terminology soul, heart, consciousness, or even love, they are all synonymous. They are vibrations. It sometimes can sound very clinical. And that's where a lot of confusion comes into play at times in regards to the topic of love, because it gets conflated with a term that is familiar with many but not all, which is human love. Now, that's a constructed term by a group of people, many people. These people may not know each other, but it's a term that I've observed as a spirit guide that is somewhat global and has found its way across the seas, let's say. And it somewhat frames, very often, an idea of lust and desire and need for something or someone. There are many other facets to human love. But I must be honest with you. Human love, very often, is far, far from true love. But one thing I'd like to highlight is, remember I mentioned sensuality and sexuality. Because very often, in many teachings, they get thrown out of true love. But indeed they are vibrations of true love, bar the lust and the desire. When sexuality and sensuality are expressed in their truest form, they are phenomenally beautiful. And I say beautiful in regards to how they feel. Now I know this to be true, but I myself cannot feel those vibrations because I am not in physical manifestation. Yes, that's correct. Some of you are suddenly thinking to yourselves, wow, this has opened another door. Does that mean there's another vibration here in physical manifestation? Indeed there is. It's something I do not require in my dimension. Does it mean I'm yearning to have the experience of sensuality and sexuality? No. Because I am love of a higher frequency. Not higher as in hierarchical, not in that sense. just that I chose not to be in physical manifestation, but I am content in the highest form possible with my choice as to what or who I am. I say what or who because I am simply a vibration, a frequency. This topic of love is vast. And so I shall continue in a part 2, which will be lecture number 8. And if you're interested, please feel free to join me in these teachings of the topic that is love. Thank you for listening.